done with a chainsaw, you can run your chainsaw blade, and while you're running it, just run it and spray the chain down with isopropyl, orange oil, or D-limonene. I like to use D-limonene because it's a bit stronger than orange oil. This one actually has D-limonene in it. This is a white gardenia, little kind of bush hedge, and you can see it's just kind of grown up, and it's all over. Raise the skirt up and bring the top around a little bit, just kind of do a little shaping. Yeah, very nice. That's good. So right here, this is an allspice tree, and a few different ways you can tell is because the little berries on it, and the leaves smell like clove and cinnamon. They smell really good. It's like a big mixture. It smells amazing, like Christmas. Yeah, it smells so good. This is about a 30% prune. I'm just gonna basically do the shaping, and that's gonna be the most this is gonna get pruned today. You can just see all of the exterior crown has all these kind of vertical shoots going right straight up and down, and then there's some of this bottom canopy that's kind of sloping like this. So I'm gonna kind of like correct this bottom canopy a little bit, form it up, shape it up a little bit. My other GoPro battery I forgot to charge, so I'm probably not gonna film this one, but I'm just gonna use a notch pruner and just gonna clip away each one at a time. It's gonna take a little while, so I'll just show a little after video of what it looks like after I prune it. So here's what it looks now. Here's what it looks like right now. All right, now here's the tree after the prune, and you can see it's shaped up, and the way that there's a lot more debris, by the way. It's just Angelina's been cleaning this up. I pruned out, so here's how I started this prune. So first things first, I started with the lower canopy, trimmed out the very bottom, so I raised up the skirt. Secondly, I went around the sides and I hit all of the edges to kind of round out the tree a little bit and shape it around the tree. Then I went to the top branches and I pruned out probably 2 feet out of the top. I didn't want to start at the bottom pruning up. I wanted to start at the top pruning down. That way the top can match the bottom. All this dead wood, all that comes out after, and it cleans out the canopy and it makes it look super nice. Really cleans it all up so it looks beautiful. So here's a plumeria tree right here. This one is basically just a little building clearance. So you can see how it's touching the building right here. It's touching the building around over there. And there's quite a generous amount of this dead or diseased tissue due to the high amount of water from the grass being watered, you know, same thing just like the other ones. So I'm gonna do a little clearance right here around this. All right, we're all pruned up. You can see the clearance now around the building. There we go. And the inside of the canopy is all clean. All right, we got the dump trailer today and got a couple more to prune. Just did a PHC report on, and it has bark peeling. Part of the canopy is dying off. Here's the bark peeling canker right here. And there's bug frass in there, so probably borer. It looked like a couple little holes in there. And another indication of that is that there was some kind of probably a borer beetle, like a some kind of a borer beetle is like a vector, and it's probably moving the fungal infection from one tree to the next. So I'm assuming it started with that one. And then this one, here's the gummosis. This is like exuding this sap right here out of the tree. You can see this. So this one's trying to heal itself, trying to cover it up. Some bug activity inside of the wood right there. Had trouble healing from this cut. This was pruned. You can see where it really needed to be pruned was right about there, and it was kind of pruned at like this weird off angle. Like I said, bugs can carry it into another, or your tools can carry it into another tree. Gonna trim this bamboo bush up right here. All right, bamboo is pruned up. Keep as many, this is a mango tree, so it's a fruiting tree, and you really want those branches to drape down. You don't want to eliminate all those, because then people are having to pick their fruits like super high up in a tree, and it's kind of inconvenient. So basically just removing all the dead branches, anything touching the ground. And then, I mean, this tree, whoever pruned it last actually did a pretty good job. It looks good to me. I'm just going to take out a little bit more dead wood in the inside of the canopy. You won't really see much of a difference on this one. A little bit more shaped around the edges, but overall it's just kind of the health of the tree, what we're doing right here. Right here, it's got that darkening. So I don't know if that's due to water. I don't think so. I think that's just due to little decay from it being a dead branch. I mean, branches do just die as well. You know, they get old and they die. That is another thing that just happens. Good. Suckers on the inside. These are actually really healthy for all the branches. I'm not going to eliminate any of those really. Maybe just a couple here and there that are going straight up. Get rid of those. If it's got kind of dead material in it like that, the end's all dead, it's just going to collect bugs and could eventually infect other parts of the tree. So try and pick a spot where it's not so infected, like this branch right here. This branch looks pretty healthy. We can try our first cut right there, and look at that. Nice healthy tissue. GoPro died when I was up there. It's about to die again. But anyway, cleaned up this mango tree, got a bunch of dead diseased wood out, and it's looking pretty good. Nice and pruned up, clipped out a little bit of the outside. Right here we have a PHC report, and this tree right here, as you can tell, half of the tree is dead. So if you ever have any questions and you want one of these pieces of paper, there's about 4 pieces of paper right here, and I go through everything from the actual soil and checking the pH to see what the pH of the soil is, and we check for cankers, what kind of disease, what kind of fungus the tree has, if it has enough water, enough sunlight,